Well, hey, man, it's Jamie. That's me here. Welcome back to my channel. Listen, let's go ahead and get into the latest episode of Growing Up Hip Hop. Let's talk about it. All right, y'all. So we can see where Creed goes to a restaurant to link up with Luke. Luke is actually her dad. She calls him Luke, okay? Now, she wants to talk to him about him being a part of this showcase. So he gets there. He pulls up. She let him know the details. He wanted to know who all is going to be hosting, since you're saying that the parents are going to be a part of the panelists or whatever, right? So she mentioned Pepper. And what we learned about that is he actually tried to talk to Pepper like back in the day or whatever, but I guess that didn't necessarily work out. So if he does agree to be a part of this, he would like to be seated right next to her or whatever. So it was a cute little moment between he and his daughter. His daughter wanted to know, where do we go from here with our relationship? He says, I think we should continue to have conversations like what we're having now, okay? And she's like, okay, well, you said you're going to reach out, you're going to do a little bit more. He said that he's going to call. He's going to start calling her and being a bit more proactive with being in her life. So we'll see how that goes, okay, for the two of them. He said he does have to check his schedule because she did kind of give him short notice, like the showcase will be the following week. So that was that. Later on, we can see where TT and Tretch link up. So Tretch goes over to the house because this is his first time seeing her son. So he goes over. He's really upset about the fact that she and his daughter are not on good terms right now. They haven't talked as long as they have. So he wants to go over to have a conversation with TT in hopes of kind of getting the two ladies back together. So he gets to the house, and as soon as he gets comfortable enough to sit down, he go ahead and call Sean out, baby. He says, listen, I had an issue with your boy over here, okay? Because from my understanding, my daughter went to Jamaica. You guys decided that you wanted to have a family meeting. And in that family meeting, considering the fact that he was not family yet, it's not family yet, I feel like he shouldn't have been a part of that conversation. He shouldn't have said anything to my daughter, especially when she had nobody there to have her back. Because I do believe Egypt flew out there by herself. They said Sam was not welcome. I don't think Pepper was able to come at the time, so Egypt flew out there and they were trying to have a family meeting. Okay. What else happened? Sean, first of all, he looked scared as hell. Okay, he looked like he was a little shook. Like, you got an issue with me? Yeah, he got an issue with you, baby. Okay, Sean said, listen, all I told her was that it seems like she's alienating herself from a lot of people, and he really wanted her to kind of like try and fix the situation. He says that's all that he said, and he asked Tyrene to kind of speak up on his behalf, honey, because he was a little shook about Tretch being so clear and forthcoming with how he felt, and he didn't beat around the bush at all. Okay, Tretch didn't really care too much about nothing Sean was talking about, of course. Trent says that he's hurt because Egypt and TT are cousins, but they grew up like they were sisters. So to see that they got to this place in their life where where they haven't talked at all, and it's about to be a year, he's really hurt by that, and he wants the two of them to talk, to have a conversation. Now, at first, TT was kind of like, I don't know about that. Too much stuff has been done. And then she goes on to say, oh, I didn't even tell you about that, or you don't even know this part. Dawn went to Pepper and them and told them about Sean cheating on me and created this big issue, right? Well, I feel what I didn't like was Stretch sitting in her face as acting like he didn't know anything that was going on. That's what I didn't really like. Okay, I wouldn't have mind him saying he heard about it because so many other people had heard about it, right? But he didn't. I was like, why are you sending this girl face up here like, really? That happened? Wow. So you guys haven't talked at all? And it's like, dog, we know you talk to your daughter and stuff. We know that you probably know everything that's going on. Don't be sitting up in this girl face trying to act clueless. But anyway, Sean spoke to that too. Sean said when that incident happened, he says we weren't even dating for real. And I'm like, that y'all wasn't dating for real? Well, then why is it called cheating if y'all weren't dating for real? So in the very beginning, when y'all were dating, he cheated, but he has not done anything like that since. Okay, so that's the thing there that he would want to have cleared up. So he addresses that. Tretch insists that TT and Egypt talk, and after some talking to TT finally said okay. I think she said okay to him to get him out her face, but deep down I don't think she cares to have any conversation with Egypt, especially after they continue to go out and spread rumors about her relationship. Okay, so I understand TT feeling frustrated because it's like you can open your mouth to spread rumors about me or to talk about my relationship, but you can't open your mouth to check on me or my child. Got it. So I kind of understand, you know, where she's coming from with that. Later on, we can see where Savannah links up with Sequoia, also known as JoJo. Her father is KC of Jodeci. So she's an artist herself. She's working on music and things. And Savannah wants to invite her to come out to be a part of the showcase that she's doing. And of course, she's all for it or whatever. She wants to know who all is performing. And she said, oh, well, Twist has an artist called Foolie or whatever. And she was like, oh, well, is he single? Because I ain't got no man or whatever. So, you know, I'm over here kind of looking. And then Savannah says, well, tell me, you know, more about that. Like, how's everything going with your baby daddy? Of course, things aren't going so great with the baby daddy. So Sequoia asked her, well, who's going to be at the event? Is Angela Simmons going to be there? And she's like, yeah, Angela's going to be there. Actually, Angela's mad cool. Like, you will like her. She cool as hell. Sequoia rolls her eyes. She's feeling away automatically. Sequoia is feeling away because Sequoia decided to go out and when she was with her boyfriend or her baby daddy or whatever, I guess they broke up. He ended up dating Miss Angela. She wanted to get the relationship back on track and get her family back together, but I guess Miss Angela was in the way. But I'm confused as to how you're going to be upset with Angela. I know you got to play it up for television, but how you going to feel a way about Miss Angela when that's not Angela's fault that she was in the middle of your situation you had with your baby daddy? That's your baby daddy fault. Go have a conversation with him. Okay. So, and I want to know, who is said baby daddy? Is that the latest man that she was just dating, the boxer? Who is the baby daddy? And if it's not the baby daddy, I mean, if it's not the boxer, then girl, it's old news. So why are you bringing it up now, girl? It is what it is. Have you gotten your baby daddy back yet? Oh, you haven't? Oh, okay. Well, then maybe he doesn't want to be with you. Like, I mean, okay, why is you mad with Angela? So let's move on. All right, so then what else did we see? Eric and JoJo. All right, they go over to talk to the Brett. They want to catch up with her to see if she's open to be a part of the panel. The Brett, she's been asking a lot of questions about the artists and stuff. She's trying to see if they actually paid attention to the talent that they booked, and she wants to make sure this is going to be, you know, worth her time and not a waste of her time. But at the end of the day, she said absolutely she'll do it for the guys. She got their back, so she's definitely going to show up. And looking at the showcase, I think it was pretty dope that she showed up, because it seems like they only showed her feedback that she had for the artist. I think they may have shown a little bit of what Luke had to say. I don't remember Pepper giving feedback at all. I think she was just so nervous about her daughter. So, I mean, it was good that the Brett was there to kind of give them a little bit of feedback. When it comes to Tanise and Vanessa, y'all know Tanise was pregnant or is pregnant. I think she already had the baby, but she was really worried. She was stressing herself out because she suffered a miscarriage, I believe, twice before. So she's really concerned about getting overly excited and actually not being able to go full, going full term with this baby. So yeah, I'm glad that Vanessa was able to tell her, like, just, you know, you got to be able to calm down. This is a very important time for you. If you really want this to happen and come into fruition, and you want this baby to be here, you're gonna have to just accept where you are now, which is a good place. The baby has made it to your stomach. The baby is growing. Okay, you have a baby in there. So just try and take it easy, just relax, you know, try not to be stressed out, and just, you know, take the necessary precautions so you can see this all the way through. So that was great. Brianna working on her music at the house because she's going to be performing virtually, right? She says that she had a bad issue with Miss what's that girl named Egypt a long time ago, because I believe that's when that whole fight and stuff kind of like broke out with Pepper and everything, and Brianna versus Pepper. So she don't want to be around them at all. And I'm kind of like, yeah, they probably don't want to be around you either. So it is what it is. She decided to stay behind. And so she just gonna do her music. So good for her. TT and her mama over there, you know, I guess they getting like a pampered day is what I'll say. They're probably being pampered. I don't know if they were getting massages or facials, but clearly they were somewhere being pampered. And of course, she briefs her mom on the link up that she had with Tretch and what he had to say about everything and how he wants them to talk. After hearing that, her mom is like, okay, fine, I'll take one last one to reach out to my sister to see if we can get this rectified. TT is confused and not understanding, why are we doing this? For what? These people have shown us who they are. Why are we not believing these people when they show it to us? Why do we feel the need to reach out, mama? Why are we doing this? And her mama, you know, mama's gonna do what mamas want to do anyway, because that's just how it is. She's like, I'm gonna send this message, I'm gonna tell her how I feel, and we're gonna see how we go. She sent the message, she get one back saying that, yeah, we can have this conversation if you guys come to Vegas. Okay, I guess she meant I'm not gonna fly out there to Jamaica, so you're gonna have to come here. And of course, she agrees. You know, her mom is like, if I gotta fly out there to try and get this rectified, then that's what I'm gonna do. That's fine. I know it is fine, because then y'all fly Egypt out there to have a conversation with her. So I'm sure you guys would fly on out there to Vegas without issue. So that's that on that. We get to the the showcase. People start rolling in. Uncle Luke bumps in. He sees Miss Pepper all excited. You know, they do a little flirting or whatnot, or at least he's doing more flirting with her than she is with him, because, you know, he's smitten by Miss Thing. JoJo surprises Cree, letting her know, like, listen, your daddy showed up. Luke is here. He popped up or whatever. Okay. She seemed like she didn't know that he was going to show up. I guess she hasn't spoke to him or anything to really know whether or not he was actually going to come through. All right. So then we see Sequoia walk in with her mama. Tanice sitting down on the sofa, okay? And she's like, oh, okay, so you're the daughter, and then you the mama. I thought it was reverse, girl. I wasn't sure. And I looked at her again, like, she looked so young, so I wasn't sure. Sequoia said, well, girl, what is it that you do? She was like, oh, I'm a stay-at-home mom, you know, and I'm a business owner. And then Miss Sequoia said, well, girl, you should have led with an entrepreneur, okay? Okay, so Miss Sequoia was not featuring Miss Tanice. She felt as though she was being shaded. She's like, dang, I already had an issue with Angela. Why America doesn't know. But then she's like, now I got an issue with Miss Tanice, honey. I can't. Don't bother that lady. Don't you stress that lady while that lady pregnant, girl. Okay. So what else do we see? Sequoia says that so we get to the performance. First thing I want to say this: Sequoia is very pretty girl, very talented girl. I'm liking so far, even though I don't really understand her having this issue with Angela, when I personally think it should be with the baby daddy. Maybe we'll learn more information, but so far she may be a pretty good addition to the show. So we'll see how this play out. Now my mind may change next week based on how she's going to respond as far as, you know, getting aggressive with some people, like she ready to fight. So we'll see how that's going to play out. But right now, I think she's going to be okay. So then we have twist artist Foley. He performs. After that, we have Latoya perform. She's an artist by Eric. We have Sequoia perform. She did a great job. And then we have Jack performed by JoJo. I personally do think that Sequoia had the best sound. She had the best look. I think she was the best artist out there, but we have not seen Egypt. And I guess it's other people that's to follow. Okay. Then we see where Egypt goes and have a conversation with her mom. She's ready to perform and everything. But of course, they got us waiting until next week. We're going to see what it's given. I'm hoping that Egypt impressed me, because for me, the bar is very low. I don't think she's going to do a great job, but that's just me. But we'll just wait and see how she's going to do on next week's episode. I did see her bust a split, so maybe she's going to give us some type of dance routine and all kind of other stuff going on. Okay, but that's all I got. You guys leave your thoughts and comments down below on how you felt about the latest episode of Growing Up Hip Hop. I'm Jamie, that's me. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share my videos, follow me on Instagram and Twitter, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.